Hello folks, going to do one of these little map guided previews of the next walk, and this one is, it's not very long, but it was actually the last one I did last year. So this was like late October, and it was the last one I did through all the winter. And it's taken me this long to get to it. So I started on the is this the Stratton Road? Not sure what road it is. Anyway, Stratton's over here. We started on this road right here opposite this place where there's a few lorries parked. I don't know what it's called, I can't remember, and I haven't watched the video back to see if there's a sign. But we walked, what would that be, west along this road past Stratton Organic Farm, which has been in the process of getting up and running for years. I don't know why they still haven't got up and running yet, but it still looks like they're, you know, literally just started, unless there's more that I can't see. I've been past it loads of times and thought, oh, you know, I'll use that when it's up and running. But every time I go to their website, it just says it's, you know, it's being built. So anyway, so we went west along here past the organic farm, and then there's a footpath just here, as you can see, going through the field. This, you can see the beaten path. So we cut off there, went north through that field. Then we got to this field and we cut across the hedge, sort of by the hedge, along the hedge, up here. Hold on, let me make sure I'm in the right place. Yeah, that's the one. And we went through the gap here, I think. Yeah, went all the way up there and we came to here. Was this where? Right, yeah, I thought this was the footpath here, cutting west again, going through here, but it wasn't. It was actually up here. So as I walked into this field, right here, there was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 horses, and they came towards me, and it was actually like a really scary moment, because they came towards me, and one of them just sort of, they weren't aggressive, but the fact they were walking at a pace towards me and they didn't stop, and I had to sort of put my hand, if I remember right, trying to put my hand on one of them there, you know, what do they call it, the nose area, and just sort of walking back till it stopped pushing me. But it was really worrying when you get something that big and that powerful in front of you and you don't know what it's going to do, and it's pushing you back. It was a bit worrying. But anyway, it was fine in the end. I haven't watched the video back, so I don't know how terrified I sound, or if I hit it well or what. But so yeah, went through that field, along here, through there. There's like a nice track there that goes up the side. I think you can see the back of this is. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, I think you might get some views of Teeton House. Actually, I don't remember if I did. That's Teeton House there, I think it's called. But anyway, oh god, I'm lost now. Where did I get to? Right, came through that field, up there, along the side of this field, past them, under them trees, and then see where the line goes. All the way up through them trees, and we came out near this house on the road. And when I got to this point, right there, I remember I walked out onto the road and I was like, I've seen this before. I've driven, and it turns out I had driven past it and had that same thought I always have. Oh, well, I wonder where that goes. I'd like to do that one day. And I came out of there, I was like, oh, now I've done it. I knew where it goes. So from there we turned left, heading, what's that, southwest on the Cretan Road, down through Teeton Village. Oh, hold on. Through Teeton Village to the, I think there we turned, we're going, what would that be? Headed west again here, on that little green area. We headed up here to there. There's a nice bench just here on this little patch of green. A nice bench with a nice view. From there, we went Oh no, where did I go? No, now, if I remember right, I changed my plan here. I think my cat, can you hear it? Where did we go from there? That's what we did. We walked down the Ravensthorpe Road, and I was going to carry all the way on down. Then I got to here and I realised I'd never walked this route before, so we went south. So we went south down here. Down here, down here, down here. And eventually we got up to, it didn't seem that far. Yeah, that's right. We got to there, and this is Holdenby North Lodge, I think it is. And then we turned west. No, east. We turned east. Walked along here, and we got to right there, which is right near Holdenby Village. That's the lovely bit of footpath right there, where I always stand on the post. And it's the one between Holdenby Mill and Cank Farm. Cank Farm is over here somewhere. Just there, Cank Farm is. I think you've seen that before when I did the walk that took me past Sanders Covert. And we went into Holdenby Village, and I went to Holdenby Church, if you remember that. Anyway, so we got here, I had a little stand on the post. And at this point, there was a couple in a lay-by here having their lunch in the car, and I had to try and keep them off camera. That was a bit difficult. Anyway, and also at this time, the clouds started rolling in, so it became less of a sunny video and more of a moody cloud video. So yeah, headed up there, well, down there. It's north, but it was downhill. Winding road down here, past Holdenby Mill. All the way up the road until we get to this, what used to be the Broomhill Hotel. Now it's like a special needs sort of hospital. No, like I don't know, I think people with special needs live there. I think, I might be wrong with that, I can't remember. Yeah, so we cut, as you come up to there, there's the entrance to it, and just past it is a footpath right there. Headed up there, all the way up the field, up there, and back onto the road. And that was where we ended, because I was pretty much back where I started. That was where I started. So it was a nice little circuit, that was. Actually, it's not as small, not as short a walk as I thought. I think it's in 4 parts, if I remember. Anyway, that's it. That was pretty much it. So ended up near the Spratton Organic Farm again. That's it. So that'll be, I'll be putting that up. Probably be finished by the weekend, I imagine. So, and that'll be the end of my walks for last year. And then I've already got some stuff from this year, mainly bike rides and stuff, and a few little church visits and things like that. But anyway, that's it. Cheerio for now.